In this technical analysis, you're going to get the best target so you can absolutely crush the chart, and the best wave so you can exactly know what we can expect next on this asset. So as always, stay till the end. You're going to get all the informations, as I say, to absolutely crush the chart. So we're going to cover, as always, first of all, the bigger time frame, and then we're going to move on the medium and lower time frame here so we can really know exactly what we can expect. But as always, if you want to get such content, by the way, you just have to go, I'm saying such content because, for example, this is what we have planned, within the Discord server. It's absolutely free. You just need to join, and you just have to enjoy next. That's it. You just need to enjoy to join Discord server and enjoy next. But for example, this is what we have planned, a possible short fake out on the top, a possible fake out on the low. So we've got the quick move to the upside to my second target here. We've got the nice reversal, and from here, as I said, for the long, I am not looking for a long, except Bitcoin is bullish at that time, and Bitcoin was not at all bullish at that time. So we just got a continuation to the second target and got a bounce from here, and the reversal. As always, every level on the chart is important, and that's why this is on my chart really. So you're going to see the levels. I'm going to give you everything really next, even the levels way above that, within the section here, within the current range, everything. But anyway, so first of all, let's start with the current range. The current chart we have just in front of you, so you can understand in what context we are, what is the first push here to the upside, so you can understand in what we are next and what we can expect next. Can we expect a WXY? Can we expect an ABC zigzag? All of this really. If you, by the way, don't know so much about the waves, I recommend to go and check out my website mooncharts.fr. You have some course on the wave for absolutely free, and these are some pure gold course. So really go and check this out if you want to learn the waves the right way. So anyway, let me just add these high time frame waves. So first of all, what do we have here? We have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leading with a smaller wave of an ending. Okay, we'll have some ABC zigzag in each wave. So A, B, C zigzag, A, B, C zigzag, A, B, C zigzag. Okay, so we have some correction. So as always, this is a bit complex because we don't know if this is really a leading with a smaller wave of an ending, okay, so to speak, these 5 waves, or if this is a W, for example, X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, so a much more complex correction pattern. But as always, I prefer to take this as a leading. Okay, is what we make most of the time, so I'm going to take this. Okay, we take the most probable. So from here, we have the top made, we have the bear market. So what can be here in the bear market? What wave we have possibly? Personally here, I have, so by the way, just before to start with this correction here, forgot to tell you after this 1, 2, 3, or 5, what we can expect if we have a 5 waves up. We can simply expect a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave to retracement, then we'll have a wave 3, 4, 5 impulsive. Okay, again, don't check and pay attention to the price where I'm placing this. It's absolutely pure, just random right now. Okay, we'll need some more data here to be able to predict the possible targets. But we can do it already, but it's not really useful. I prefer to get some more data here if we push higher to then pull the targets. For now, it's not really useful. So yeah, so if we have the 1, 2, 3, or 5, first of all, we can look in that case for a wave 1, okay, to retracement, 3, 4, 5, as I said, or as always, we can look for a wave A, okay, B wave retracement, so A, B, and then a C here, so correction to go more down at some point. And next, of course, we have after this nice, so triple wave, we're going to make a bigger triple wave here. We're going to make another bigger 1, 2, 3, ABC or WXY, for example, here. Okay, so it will be more WXY, by the way. So yeah, wave 3 here, right there, wave 3 top, or C wave top, as always. The wave A have the same smaller wave than the wave 1, and the wave B have the same smaller wave than the wave 2, and the wave C have the same smaller wave than the wave 3, except that the C wave can get an ending, not the wave 3. Okay, hope that makes sense. So now let's go on this lower time frame. Lower time frame, it's not really lower time frame. So from the top right here, from the top to the current drop, to the bottom we have at the moment, not the very end, but to this bottom right here, so you can understand first of all what we've got here to the downside. So we've got here a correction first of all, so we have a W, another correction, and another correction to the downside. So we have a W, X, and Y. Okay, hope that makes sense. WXY, correction. Now the thing is, we took the lows once more, so that's why now we are going to remove that lock scale and see exactly, oh by the way, I'm going to keep it for the moment. We're going to see exactly what we can expect if we took the lows here. we have two different configurations. As always, I am always going to plan bullish, bearish. I'm going to give you my preferred scenario, but here I don't have really some preferred ones to be fair. I'm really going to bet on the statistics and see which one plays out for the time. Okay, for example, this was a trade we've botched with VAPs. If you remember good here, we have been able to plant that low. We took the lows once more. This was my trade here for a first buy again, and this is exactly where we got a bounce. So we got a 53% push to the upside now. Yeah, we're still almost at the same place. Yes, yeah, 70%, 70% rise, by the way. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, I don't have really some preferred waves, you know, within these two configurations I'm going to show you. You choose really. You feel free to choose on that one, to be honest. Okay. So first of all, here, if we have the WXY down, WXY, or we can say here simply if we make one more new list, simply a WXY X and Z. Okay. So if we have this WXY X and Z. Yes, the wave towards the B wave, you know, of the higher time frame. I'm gonna place the ABC because otherwise you're going to say, hey, which ABC are you talking about? So this right there, not that right here, by the way, here like that. So A, B, and then we'll have the C here. Okay, and I'm gonna go and take the highs. That makes sense. So in that case, this is possibly done. Now, as always, it's not because we have a WXY X and Z done that we cannot make a bigger pan. Okay, we can absolutely make here a bigger WXY like this. So let me just pull this W, X, and Y, and still be in a bear, you know, in the bear market. Okay, we can still, for example, be in this. So such WXY we have done, you know, the WXY X and Z. So we make a bigger W, X retracement, a bit longer, and then we make a Y here to the downside. As you can see here, we can still write, for example, a 200-300 push to the upside while making a bigger pan, while still being in a bear market. It's absolutely possible. It's not because we push hard that we are already looking for the wave 3, 4, 5 impulsive C wave, whatever we want here, some crazy push up. No, absolutely not. Okay, we can absolutely be still in some bigger correction like this, still by pushing to the upside. We push to the upside, but to go more down at the end. Okay, so we're going to cover the small wave really, so you know exactly what to expect next. But yeah, so this is a first possible configuration. If we don't do the bigger yellow pan here, the wave 2 can be done in the bull market can start because we already have some possible 5 ways here to the upside. Okay, so yeah, now this is the first possible configuration. Okay, so medium time frame number 1, scenario number 1, and the medium time frame number 2 is simply a bit more longer. We're going to take the lows once more. Okay, not by doing a crazy push up. I mean, we can do a crazy push up, by the way. The invalidation of this scenario, if, as always, if the second X breaks the first X wave top, this is not possible. So if we start doing this, an invalidation. But here, what we have, you know, this was a possible scenario. I don't know if we have this on this screenshot. No, we don't have it. It's simply, you know, an ABC fly here into the X wave, so we don't have the X wave done here, but we have the X wave done a bit late. I mean, to be done a bit later. Okay, and so here we have this nice ABC flat. Okay, we went into the flat target, so now we can look for this C to the upside, make the X wave a bit later, and then look for this Z wave to the downside. So that's why you can see here it's a bit complex. Not gonna lie, it's a bit, yeah, a bit really complex. That's why here it's better to look at the lower time frame waves. Okay, we're really going to focus on this next, because yeah, on this we have like really a lot of possibilities, and when we have too much possibilities, it's not really good, because for example, we can be even in this configuration, an X wave done here. Okay, we are into the Z wave still. We do not have done this yet. We are still into that Z wave, and for example we are into an ABC flat like this. So we have the A, we are going to make the B, and we are going to look for the C wave to the downside. So what's best at the moment to do is simply to do the smaller wave of this push to the upside. So we can really just trade the smaller wave, be aware of all the different possibilities. For example, this ABC flat into the Z wave, this ABC flat right here into the X wave. I mean, yeah, some large amount of possibilities. Okay, all the wave I gave you really, and you have some more than this, to be fair. But yes, now we're going to focus on this lower time frame push to the upside. I mean, lower time frame, still medium time frame, but compared to what I was talking about before, this is more the lower time frame. Okay, so yeah, we're going to cover all of this right now. So I'm going to pull the smaller wave so we can really understand what we can expect really next. Okay, we have as always two different possibilities. Why? Because we have a 5 waves to the upside here. If we have a 5 waves here to the upside, it's like the bigger time frame. We'll have a 5 waves to the upside here, right? So we can look for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive or ABC zigzag. So the only thing you need to do here is to pull your targets after for this rise. If of course we rise, because the thing that is complex at the moment with Link is simply that if you check at a weekly time frame, we already have the RSI that went above the previous line. So when this happens, we have the possibility, for example, if we're in an ABC zigzag, to be done with an A BC like this, okay, but the C wave is already done and truncated, so to speak, that stopped before the top right here, and so to speak, because we stopped before with the C stopped before the A wave top, because we have done this top here on the area side, go above the previous high. So this is a possible truncated already. Okay, now I'm going to give you all the levels, everything really, so you need to trade is very good, because you can see even with a smaller wave, it's not the best. But yeah, normally, generally speaking, when you have these 5 waves, this is not the most probable to make some truncated. Now be aware that we're still in some lower lows and lower highs, so we need to change this market structure to really expect higher. That's why it's still possible to end with a truncated. But here we have a possible, so ABC, that will be cool to go and take the highs, or a wave sorry, 1, 2, 3, or 5. These are the most probable wave you have right now on Link to expect. Okay, ABC zigzag can be done already, remember, or impulsive here to the upside, or leading. As always, you can make a leading, so a wedge here to the upside to form next, a bigger, so to speak, like this. You make a wedge, you form this kind of wave 1, 2, you have then the wave 3, you have then the wave 4, you have then the wave 5 like this. Okay, so I have the wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. So it can be, again, very complex, as you can see here, because it can be for the C wave into the ending, into the ABC flat to make this X wave top and then drop. Okay, so that's why it's very complex at the moment. And otherwise, it can be simply for a bigger, again, once more, if we have a 5 waves, bigger A, B, C, or bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why you can see with a small wave, it's a bit more easier than the higher time frame waves or medium time frame waves. But to make it even more easier, we're going to use the levels. So I'm really going to give you the real strong levels you can look for, and where you can expect to get some reactions. Okay, so yeah, again, so ABC zigzag here, or impulsive. Okay, this is what we take more likely. Impulsive or leading is the same. So ABC, bam, ABC. Okay, I'm gonna pull everything into the lower time frame 1. Perfect. ABC or impulsive here to the upside. And by the way, I added wrong wave, I think. No. Yeah, I added the higher time frame wave in there. So lower time frame 1, perfect. Yeah, here we go. And so this go into the higher time frame waves. So perfect. So now we know that we have the two different possibilities here. Impulsive or ABC zigzag to the upside. Yes, it's possibly done, and we can see the drop already. But normally it is more probable to go and take the A wave top. Okay, minimum. So we know that. So now what we can do here is simply to pull the levels. Okay. So to go on the chart where we have the levels and to just check out where we have the biggest confluence and the biggest levels. So we have, first of all, just below us, again, this was, all the levels we have planned within a lower time frame here within the ads section here on the Discord server. Okay, where you got, the two possible shorts. This is where we got the short target, really. Okay, where we've got our short trade. But yeah, so we've got next the move down into the path control. The path control is already marked here, as you can see below. That's pretty cool. So yeah, these are the lower time frame levels, really. Okay, you can look for. You can, if you want, if you're really a day trader, you can absolutely look for a short. By the way, let me confirm that. Yeah, you can look for a short around the weekly level. It's possible. Okay, but of course, the best here will be to really take all the highs. So to speak here, you really go above, take all the highs, or minimum these highs here. Okay, so this high, this high, this high, we have already 3 tops, and then you get the retracement. So this can be a possible short idea. For example, if Bitcoin is really bearish at that time and we're going to expect a big drop on Bitcoin, then this can be a possible short trade, right? Let me just take this and place it by, so I'm going to remove that log scale. Perfect. And so you can look for such possible configuration. Now, of course, if there is no reaction, for example, you can also just read the order flow in there. You just have to read, for example, this. You can see exactly what's happening behind the market. Is it more bearish? Yes. Okay, I'm going to take the short. Is it more bullish? Okay, I'm not going to take the short. So yeah, we can look for this, or we can look for an even bigger push to the upside, take really all the highs, and this will be really the best of the best. You take this, and bam, you look for the short when you take all these highs, really. Okay, that will be absolutely insane, not gonna lie. So you look for, to speak, a swing for power of fair auction, you really take all the tops, and then you get the retracement, a bit of a pullback. Then of course you take profit not on the low, you take profit on the first support you have below. So you can take, for example, profit directly on the weekly here, take rate one time, and then you take profit later, for example, on the next tariff after go more down. Of course, when you take profit once, so you stop loss entry after this. Okay, but if there is no any reaction, if we take the highs, this first high or this highs next right here, we can simply look for the next tariff. So to speak here, we're going to see normally $10-11 right there. Okay, we shorted this. If there is no reaction again around there, so it will be more for a really big swing for the pan. Okay, or failed auction. To speak, we get acceptance above all these highs here. We get acceptance above. We spend some time, we form something bearish, and we get a drop. Okay, if again there is nothing in here, we just have to look for the next target. So more likely here $12.6. If we start to break this, we simply have to look for the monthly negative path control here up to the key level, sorry, up to the monthly negative path control around $13, $14 here, around there. And if we start breaking this, there's going to give the next one here $15.5. Okay, $15.5. So yeah, this is a target. These are the targets really above. These are where you can expect some nice reactions. Of course, if we get acceptance above and flip to support, there is absolutely no reason to short that, right? Now, within the current section of the, within the current range, of course, we can try to trade this volume level, so to speak. Here, you can pull this fixed range and use this value high resistance. You can try to short that again. Read the order flow, or make your smaller wave count to find out what we can get, if we can get a rejection or an overbounce of the targets. So value are high, otherwise path control, otherwise value are low here. Okay, these are the targets you can look for really. Now the best of the best will be the green squares. Okay, really for a nice long, this is not the best target ever. Okay, I will probably by the way this is a swing for a pound on the stop before here, but yeah, this is a possible target, not my preferred one really, but this is a possible target. You can look for something. My preferred one really come from here, come here. All right, so first we have from $6.7, okay, $6.7 down to $6.5 really. Okay, and if we start breaking this, we'll have the target. I will prefer to go like below the value low here, so starting from $6 down to 5.8 with a swing for here $5.7. Okay, this is really the next big support if I really to come back down. And if we start taking the lows here, is nothing good really for a bounce. We're more likely going to hit toward a new low here to be made. Okay, so yeah, for now I'm not going to plan below here simply because on Bybit we don't have the data below here. Okay, but yeah, I really want to confirm some wave before to plan lower targets really. Okay, this is what I want to do. But yeah, you can already see that we have some few levels below here, but I want to update that really. If we get a drop here, I'm going to give you the targets real, and if I don't, just join the Discord server, go in the MC forum here at request I can do it, and just let me know that you want me to update the coin really. Of course, I'm not going to do it all the time because I just don't have time sometimes, but if I have the time to do it, I'm of course going to do it, right? So yeah, these are the targets really where you can expect some reactions. Okay, the curves are of course the best ones, and yeah, be aware of all these tops right here where you can really get some nice, for example, swing through power or something. This top right here will be the best, and this right here will be even better to take all the tops right here. That will be a really crazy top, really all the shorts, and if we have to still be bearish, for example, we can come back down. Now, of course, this Bitcoin is bullish on every single target here. There is just no reason to take a short on this. Okay, it's not going to retrace. And for example, if Bitcoin is very bearish, we do a massive crash on Bitcoin, of course, we're going to go through and flip everything into resistance and get a continuation down. Okay, so really trade also a bit like, yeah, wait for Bitcoin to be ready to speak really. So yeah, that's it really for me on Link. So really hope you enjoyed. These are the targets really, so you can crush a chart, all the levels you need really, where you can expect some reactions. Even for day traders, these are some good levels. Okay, we can expect some few reactions. Again, you just have to go on the website to know how to trade all of this really with the order flow, or you can also find out some other resource, I think, somewhere else. Sorry. Sorry, so yeah, do whatever you want, but otherwise, if you want to learn your waves, you can absolutely go on the MOONCHARTS.fr website. Anyway, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day, take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.